tasting. I'm not eating. So,
These are very.
we're gonna cook the shrimp, and then we're gonna make. I bought some lamb. There's another classic, like a fricassee.
Okay.
With lamb and asparagus, or chicken, or hen actually, and asparagus.
Hen.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Not chicken, old chicken.
Old chickens.
You know,
Not
like
new chicken.
a soup,
Old chicken.
a soup hen. What do you call this?
A chicken.
Roaster.
Not a roaster, but no, it's older than a roaster, because roasters are they'll be nice in the oven if you roast them. But if you have one that's been running around for 3 years,
You don't probably get that by us.
No.
they probably do in the country. That's what they do with their old egg layers that don't. Although now, because salmonella, you have to change them every year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you used to have like a 2 or 3 year old chicken, hen, egg layer. That's what you do with them, because they're complete. You can't eat them. You can't roast them in the oven. They'll.
Row.
Row.
Must be.
Row.
Row.
Stroke. Oh, there they go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Anyway,
Okay.
let's make soup with.
Okay.
Right.
It's got much more flavor, and that either that in a kind of a light sauce with asparagus, or with the peas and carrots.
Mm-hmm.
That's also classic grandmother generation that's become popular again. I guess like the 60s and 70s, everybody discovered French food.
Fried chicken. Fried
Not
everything.
here, not fried.
No, not here, but by us. We used to eat much different than we do now.
Yeah.
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 Well,
But we're going
we're
back
trying
to
to eat
this
all.
healthy food.
Right.
Well, now that everything's coming out of the garden, it's really good.
It makes a huge difference.
Oh, it is. It does. So,
And
okay,
I
cool.
bought a lamb. I make lunch a couple of days a week for some people that like from all different countries, and they've got a great budget and they love food. So it's a great place. And I bought lamb tenderloin today and made for them.
Really?
It's delicious. So we're gonna make a takeoff on that lamb and asparagus with the green or the purple asparagus.
Okay.
Where I think it looks like it doesn't need much time. The tenderloin is gonna brown it, and maybe put a little bit of flour on it, and then fry the asparagus in the same thing and with a little bit of oil.
Wow.
That should be really, really nice. I have never tried it before, if I have to be really honest, but it's
It
like
sounds good.
It sounds like it would work.
Sounds-
well,
would
and you
definitely.
guys are used to making food, so if like between the three of us,
We'll
I
figure
figure
it
we'll
out.
figure it
Yeah.
out.
We'll figure out some fun stuff.
But that's again another classic thing. Lamb became really unpopular after the war because lamb is really easy to have. It doesn't cost a lot of money it eats anything out, and your
Right.
garbage grass and that kind of stuff. So everybody had lamb, especially out in the country. So like that generation just doesn't eat lamb, and they didn't.
Oh, probably
they
tired
didn't
of it.
slaughter them when they were young and nice. They waited till they got big and old,
Almost
and
dead.
tasted like chewing on somebody's sweater and that kind of stuff. So if they've survived the war and had eaten lamb at all, you couldn't buy lamb out in the country 15 years ago. It's very popular now, especially
Yeah.
because you got a lot of immigrants.
Yeah.
Halal Muslim immigrants that they only eat halal stuff. They eat lamb.
Yeah.
And we've got plenty of really good halal butchers. So there's like a whole new lamb thing, but it's an old dish that used to be really lamb and asparagus. Everybody had it like once during the
Yeah.
during the spring.
Excellent.
And then we're gonna make cold scone, which is buttermilk, eggs and sugar beaten up, and then buttermilk in it. And buttermilk's got a tanginess and some lemon and some vanilla bean. And that's a really, if you go to the supermarket, you can see it all, like about 8 brands of this cold scone.
And what do you do with it?
It's a summer dessert. It's a soup, buttermilk soup. And you put these
Cold
things
soup,
on.
dear.
They're small. Usually they're bigger.
Okay.
And I think as a health kind of a thing, it's kind of like gotten popular now
Smaller.
to eat a huge amount of cake or cookies on it. Eat the small ones. You give your kids like a couple of. And strawberries. And if we want to, we can make strawberries and cream, because that's another thing. People say when the Danish strawberries come, and they've started coming, it's like a week ago, you've started to get Danish strawberries. You just eat them with a little bit of sugar and cream. And that's like the best. But
Sounds
Let's
like
get
the
that
best.
recipe.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Well, we're gonna
the
have that
recipe,
recipe.
strawberry, cream, sugar.
Well, yeah.
But-
how much cream, how much sugar?
Yeah. You give
We'll
people
figure it out.
cream, and they pour it on themselves. And some people would rather have milk. Could you imagine?
No.
So I didn't even buy any milk. Okay. Who'd like to make what?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
We're good at it all.
Let's boil these first. You boil them in water that is as salty as the sea, they say.
All right. That makes
Okay,
sense.
that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Let me get rid of this thing.
You're going to be